The Love Talk Show on Liberty Radio.
Tuesday's top tips for singles. Yeah, so you single, be ready. Be ready because we have now a day on the week just to speak about you. But again, those who are already in a relationship, they can also take very good advantage of these tips. The first one for me is the most important tip, especially for singles. Put it there, please, Eddie. Let's read it together. Be aware of neediness. It usually makes you see love where it does not exist. That's serious. Yes. Usually those who are alone for a certain time, those who have this issue with neediness, eventually they have this problem. It's like a mirage in a desert. Imagine you walk in a desert and you see that mirage. There is nothing there. There is absolutely nothing. But you saw something because you were so tired, so thirsty, and you need, some rest. Your body needs some water that you can see something where there's nothing. Neediness is just that. It can make you see love where there is nothing. That's why there are people, just because they saw, someone looking at them, because they heard someone complimenting them, they think, oh, that's a sign, he really loves me, he really likes me, she really, likes me. Be careful, huh? That's a critical sign of neediness. And again, neediness is dangerous. Yes, neediness can usually make you see love where there's nothing. So please, if you are now watching us in this moment and you know that you are this kind of person, you know that you are being a constant victim of your heart, of your own heart. You can see your heart playing games on you all the time. You think you like someone, you think that someone likes you, and when you start feeding that thought, entertaining that feeling, then you get disappointed because you realize that there is nothing there. And the problem is not only when you are dealing with these feelings alone, which is terrible, but the problem is when you find someone that will see you in this situation, will take advantage of you. Yes, serious problem. So if you are needy, take this advice. First, you have to be good with yourself. Yes, you have to have an encounter with the author of love. Yes. Look, the needy one, they are always looking for someone to make them happy, to complete them. And they will be happy with crumbs. Yeah, that's true. I'm sorry to say, but that's very true. But those who are well with themselves, those who are healed, they understand their own value. And they will not allow, a simple sight, a beautiful word, or, a nice gesture, to make their hearts to melt. Because they know their value. They understand their value. Be careful. Second tip, let's read it. Put it, please, Edir. Do not let your past get in the way of your future. Yeah. I remember a couple of years ago, someone that came to me, a lady came to me and she was saying, look, Pastor James, for me, it's really difficult to believe that someone would accept me because of my past. Because I have, a heavy story. She was telling me that she had 3 children actually. And each one of them, they are from different different men. And she was thinking, now I'm doing things right. I'm God's presence. I'm trying to do things in a different way, but I think that nobody will accept me. Who Who would accept a woman like me? And perhaps that's your situation. You think because of your past, because of your mistakes, because of things that happened to you, people you will not be able to be in a relationship. Or if you find someone, if you find get a way to be in a relationship, perhaps you are thinking that it's good to hide this part of your life, because you are convinced that if somebody knows about this specific area of your past, these specific episodes of your past, there will be a problem for you. You can even be rejected. Look, you can have the darkest past. As Bishop Macedo was telling this last Sunday, what a service, right? It doesn't matter where you came from, who you are before men's eyes. Because when you are accepted by the author of love, and for you to be accepted by him, is a decision of yours. Your decisions will show if you are accepting his acceptance or if you are rejecting his acceptance. It's your decision, the choices you are making. But when you are with him, when you accept his way, when you understand that there is no other way that will work for you, especially for your love life, you then understand that it doesn't matter what happened to you, because he's taking care of you. So you, dear friend, pay attention, please. You who perhaps have already been in many different relationships, and you think that because of this dark past or these situations that you've been through, there will be a problem for you, for someone to accept you. Please, that's a sign that you are rejecting yourself. You should not be proud of the mistakes you made, of course, but you have to understand that all that happened to you before, even the poor choices you made before, they cannot influence your present, neither your future. If you have within a decision to make things different, yes. And you can use, this heavy story perhaps you think you have as a stepstone, yes, for you to be better. Listen to your intelligence, never to your heart. And that was one of the main topics in tonight's class in the marriage course. Yes, of course, we'll not be taking another 1 hour and a half as we did last class in the marriage course tonight. But quickly recapping here, this is something that is not new. Every now and then we are speaking about that. Actually, this program is about that, right? I don't know if you have already noticed, but our usual greeting here is that to bring to you the intelligent love. And what is the intelligent love about? The intelligent love is the love that makes decisions. Is the love that is not taken by feelings or emotions. When you speak about emotions, we are not saying that you should be like a robot, like an iceberg. You should be cold. No, all of us, we are subject to emotions. All of us. I include myself, all of us. Like moments we love, moments we hate, anger. What can we do? This is part of our humanity. And look at that. Emotions, they have their places in our lives. Yes. You cannot and you should not live a life without emotion. However, pay attention, please. However, in a relationship, emotion has to stay in its place. Yes. You cannot use emotion as a tool. You cannot use emotion and feelings as, a criteria of choices. Yes. Oh, I'm going to choose to marry this guy because I'm feeling here. Terrible actually. Terrible choice. Yes. That's a horrible mistake. Don't do it. Don't allow your emotions to take over your intelligence. If you see something, consider that. Consider that because it's your future. You couples, that's also for you, that goes for you as well. Yes, never use emotions or feelings as a tool to resolve problems. Yes. Look, you want to fix this problem in your relationship. You want to fix this problem or this situation in your love life. But for each problem or for each for each occasion, you have to use a different tool, right? Look, for you to understand for you to learn how to tame your feelings, your heart, and your emotions, that would not be something that we'll manage to do, in a prayer, in a service. That would demand some practice. Yes. That's why we advise people to, persevere in the love therapy. For you to understand and get used to use your intelligence, your reason, rather than your emotions to make decisions in your love life, in your relationship, right? So embrace these tips.
The Love Talk Show on Liberty Radio.